Yo, what's going on you guys? My name is Zeppelin and welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to do an update on the Razer Raiju Ultimate controller. Now this probably won't be a very long update, as again, similarly to the PlayStation video which was out on my channel, there's no real script to this and it's kind of just going off the top of my head. But it's going to be even shorter than that PlayStation video because I'm basing a lot of what I'm saying here mainly off the comments that I have been reading on my other videos regarding the Razer controllers, but more specifically the Razer Raiju Ultimate controller. So as some of you may or may not know, the Razer Raiju Ultimate review video is my most viewed video on the channel and therefore it has the most amount of comments under it, and in these comments, which I read whenever any comment is made, I see people talking about certain problems they have with the controllers and asking me how to fix them. And usually I tell them to just go and update the driver, and if that doesn't work, if you have a warranty, return it. And the more and more of these messages or comments that I'm getting, the more I'm seeing some recurring problems with the controller, so I would like to talk about them a little bit. So I believe I already mentioned in my previous Razer Raiju Ultimate video that there are two separate versions, the 2018 version and the 2019 version, with the 2019 version supposedly correcting a lot of the mistakes that the 2018 version had, such as the abhorrent stick drift, also while doing some improvements such as updating the response time by a couple of micro milliseconds or whatever it is on a couple of some of the buttons on the controller. Now I never personally got my hands on the 2019 edition, however I did have about 3 or 4 separate 2018 edition controllers, and each one of them gave me some of the most negative experiences I have ever had with the controller. First off, I want to reiterate with this controller that they were some of the most comfortable controllers I've ever held. Their design in terms of quality of build and how they sat in the hand was unprecedented. I really liked them, and if I was going off recommendations alone just on that, I would highly recommend them. However, the problems that they had internally made them unplayable, and from what I was reading, while the 2019 version was supposed to improve certain elements such as that, a lot of people found that there was no improvement. Of course you have similar issues such as stick drift, but other people were having many other issues such as Bluetooth connectivity, and sometimes the controller's wire not working correctly when plugged into certain devices. One of the biggest complaints that I was actually seeing both on the Ultimate, normal Raiju and Tournament Edition Raiju was that the controller was registering as an audio device when it was plugged into the system instead of registering as a controller. Now, I have the original Raiju. I used it for 6 years, and actually as of 2 days ago it has officially caved in on me. The left analog stick input has started to break, and I'm going to be switching controller for the first time in 6 years within a week or two, and that's pretty daunting. But anyway, as I was saying about my Razer Raiju, it also registered as an audio device. However, after updating drivers from the Razer support website, I found that while it still registered as an audio device, as long as I made sure to switch back to my normal device that I was using, which was usually these headphones, I could use the controller alright and it would work perfectly. So if there's anything you take away from this video, if you made it this far, the one thing that I would advise to do if you're experiencing any problems whatsoever, there is a chance that a lot of them could be fixed by simply updating the drivers. Make sure to go searching online, find the Razer website, find where the support is, read through the FAQ, and you will most likely find drivers there. Get them installed on your controller. If you run into any issues after that, then you can go straight to whatever place you bought it from and claim your warranty. And that is also another thing that I would highly recommend, that when you get this controller, make sure you're getting a warranty. If you're getting it new from most places, they should provide a warranty, and if you're getting them used from places such as CEX and stuff, there should be a warranty there on them. But that is just a warning for you if you're considering buying from places such as Facebook Marketplace or eBay. If you're not covered by a warranty, you are taking a major risk with these controllers, and I would highly recommend staying away from those types of purchases. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I am finally going to be moving off my original Raiju controller, and I'm currently torn between getting two controllers. As I'm a PC gamer now, I could get a lot of usage out of the Xbox Series Elite controller V2, which I've also heard a lot of negative things about to do with stick drift and all, but I think I'm going to get that to try it out. But if I do not, I will probably try the Razer Raiju Ultimate Edition again, and if I do, I will give a full in-depth review on the 2019 version and my experiences with it. I might even end up getting the controller at some point just to do a review on it, if that is something you would like to see please comment down below and leave a like on the video, as I will know then if that is something that will be worth doing for this channel. I don't really have much more else to say on the controller. I mainly made this video as a small update in response to a lot of the comments I've been getting over these past months on the video to do with the controller, asking various questions. I do highly recommend the controller if you get a version that is working, but as I went through 3 or 4 of the 2018 versions, for me it was not worth the hassle and I went back to the original at the time. But I am very excited to eventually at some point try the 2019 version, and I am also going to review that Xbox Elite Controller V2 when I get it, so if you have any interest in that controller whatsoever, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, as you will see a video on that controller come out soon. If you could pick up the Razer Raiju Ultimate at a decent price and it works, I highly recommend it. You could probably get it used in CEX for around £100, and if it works, you have not gone too far wrong. Definitely way better than paying an absurd amount of money for such as a Scuff controller or a Battle Beaver. As much as I love those controllers, for someone who, as myself, does not have much money, I could not recommend it to the average consumer. They are just simply too pricey. So that is the end of the video. Please let me know what you think of the Razer Raiju Ultimate Edition, and if you have also watched the previous video, do you think I've addressed any of the points that I needed to address in this video, or is this video just simply a waste of time? It could have been. I just feel like I wanted to address some of the things, and if you have anything else you'd want me to review, talk about, or any questions about the controller you would like me to answer, make sure to put them down in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, make sure to like this video, and also check out my previous video on this controller. It's sort of a little less quality wise compared to this, as I was very new and starting out recording videos when I done that video, but it is my most well received video, and to anyone who has already watched that or watched it when it came out, thank you so much for the support on that video. It got a lot of views and has pushed me really far in terms of trying to get maybe YouTube partner within the next year or two. It was a big leap for me. It was really important for me to know that people liked it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for that. And I hope to see you in more of my content in the future. But for now, take care. Peace.